The business community in the Kigezi sub-region has been cautioned against fraudulent operators and unlicensed financial schemes. This warning was issued during the inaugural town hall meeting organised by the Capital Markets Authority CMA at Sefas in CapitaL municipality. Dr. Protazio Begumisa, a board member of CMA, highlighted that fraudsters often lure the public with attractive deals, leading people into fake investment schemes that result in significant losses.
Atine chatura. Taine good nari service yara unkana promise ngachi amago umanye ngugu muntu n'umusuku tine cyo kwenda kuguza ukihawe kitware hari ukiguze ufuneho profit konko umuntu ayo nakugira ati hakiya twagira tuti no giga esente buza aba businessmen nandi kumena bagamba barya taro kufa kufune esente no kuzibona bonera bakire konka aba baryari buni bakira ngwija manya tukore forex trading manya jiroti za interneti wakoroti naharuga mweki nga wakareba wewe bafigazi ujoti kuti kintu haza uti ngafuna no abashomera accounting babagambira if something looks so good it is potentially so bad tihino muntu uri mu business yo kuruzinga sete so habwenchi bari kwenda ngo bakwesete nyingi bazihenga bajya eri abantu nga 10 nibaija kantu hari abantu nga 10 nabaga mutuwe sente tugende tuzikubisemu bajya amagoba nije mutuwe sente tugende tuzizaze sente zibajye mu bantu bane 10 sente zibiyo mu bantu igana bagenda zikozesa babeka abantu nga 5 bantu abe 10 bawa amagoba naye tebakoze magoba wabe badinde sente zino zibajye mu bantu 10 ne batolako katono ne bawa 5 ku bantu abe 10 amagoba ne bakwata abantu igana mwe n'abareta barondemo abantu 50 babahereza kezo sente bano 5 rufuna amagoba batandika okusasanya amawulire nti ekintu kikola abo 50 abo bahise ati nibo baratambuze enkuru nungiye sente mbuliziko abantu bangi wala bakuchone bagana katusige wano ki sente zaffe deni n'abandi bantu abandi nawo bijireho barigera mu katutekane sente bozijjange ekintu kyabika dere sente kuziri kuyija ate kintu cyona kyenderera so ngena maliza n'obubonero bwoyinza okulabira konti ono mufere so ari kuza kwereka obubonero oburi kwereka omuntu owija n'umufumu ekintu kyonna bw'obanga tokitegeera ekintu wabo kyetegeriza bagezaako okukinyonyola gy'oli naye tokitegeera ne bagezaho kukikwereka konko takyetegereza toteekamu sente zo tateekamu sente zawe ekyo nekyokubiri bakuteeka ku pressure okubawa sente rero omuntu yakuteeka ha pressure kugira ngo omuhe sente nga tebakuwabudde kulowooza atakakubwire ngo yeteekateeka tebakuwabudde kwebuuza atakakubwire ngo yebuuze tobawabudde toteekamu sente zo.
Josephine Okweyosia, the executive director of CMA, emphasized that these engagements aim to guide the business community in making sound investment decisions.
It's also an opportunity for people to grow their investments and ensure that their personal financial situation is stable and it helps the broader economic prosperity of the country. So to give an example, when you save money, say for example, even in a bank, the bank will get that money and they will also invest it by lending it to government. Government will then use that money to do the development projects that affect you and me. So that's one of the importance of capital markets. So our role really here is to take this message to the everyday person and explain how, even at a very micro level, you can be able to access and be able to participate in these capital markets, regardless of your level of financial knowledge. And in this way, we hope that we'll be able to mobilize savings and then channel them into beneficial investments for those who are providing the money and to drive our economy forward. So our focus today is to just break down the complicated concepts around capital markets, and we also want to hear your thoughts and questions.
Represented by the Rubanda District LC5 chairperson, the State Minister for Finance in charge of general duties, Henry Misasizi, remarked that investing in capital markets is a sustainable strategy for the business community.
Let us work together to build a brighter, more prosperous future for Uganda and earn on the return for investments as regulated, while at the same time contributing to the economic growth as earlier savings will be deployed as non-bank long-term capital for Ugandan businesses. The experts from capital markets who are here with us will be sharing more details on this. Government of Uganda has renewed focus on capital markets development so as to provide an alternative sources of funding for both public and private sector to complement funding from commercial banks. Taking this message to capital markets to the grassroots is one of the government's deliverables action. The presence of experts from capital markets today aims to demystify the capital markets, making them accessible and understandable to everyone, regardless of their background or financial knowledge. By doing so, savings will be mobilized and channeled into productive investments that will drive our economy forward. With focus of today's event being educative in nature, we hope that the experts will break down the complex concepts into simple, actionable knowledge. It is our hope that you, as participants, will take this knowledge back to your communities, spreading the word and empowering others to participate in the capital markets.
Various stakeholders at the meeting proposed measures to increase the popularity of capital markets in the country.
One of the mandates of faith-based organizations is to spread the gospel, but spreading the gospel also needs money, and therefore investment in trusts and the capital markets seems to be a very good take. So I also wanted to know how far you have gone in engaging faith-based organizations, and how do we come in? What is the level of engagement? Because it seems to be a very good take for also as religious people. Thank you very much.
Bishemwe ndendangu musime Minister of Finance hamwe na Dr. Protazio Begumisa kureba ngo mazima aturaga ibintu biboniye aza ngene cyo ndebuza hata abana baturagayo ebi bintu biboniye habwenshi batishaga bakabikugambira rero ka abashaka bari kugira ngo bineza miliyoni na za biliyoni bakatayo nabo bakaguma barabone bisete byinji weza abakigamwe no butu buresete harabaga abantu batugiriye itimwe konkare ibintu bibonye banje kugira turegera ti politics sasa konganika saba ya rugana yabiga ti kufa kuguma turayomba mu politics tushemere kuguma turareba owazayo owaturetera yaturetera ki rero ni kirachi akaruru enduru mujirugeho muzakaruru kine chikara jachi.
The CMA Act grants the authority powers to license investment advisors, securities brokers and fund managers, and to approve entities selling securities to the public. The Collective Investment Schemes C Act 2003 authorizes CMA to operate as CIS and license CIS managers. Anyone undertaking these activities without CMA's approval or license is violating S.19 and S.30 of the CMA Act and is subject to prosecution.